Hello, hello, it's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Welcome to Sunday Stamping with Susan and Julie Part 1. It is Sunday, April 20th, 2025, and it's Easter. Happy Easter. We are so happy that you are joining us today, whether you're watching live or watching the replay, and we hope that you are enjoying your day with family and friends. We have some fun projects to share with you. It was really hard in this in-between time to choose which stamp set we wanted to focus on, but we've got one that's going to carry over that I think you're really going to love. So let's turn the camera around to the desktop and get started. All right, so we are kind of in between catalogs a little bit. We're waiting for the launch of the new annual catalog, which will come in just a couple weeks. And so Mama, I know, yes, I'm so excited. But we wanted to share some product that you can get right now. And so we're turning back to the January through April 2025 mini catalog to showcase a stamp set called Natural Botanicals. And this is a stamp set that is going to carry over. So I'm excited about that. It's a reversible stamp set, and I wasn't going to get it until they offered it as a freebie option during celebration. So that's when I scored this one for free, but you can get it right now in the online store. The Natural Botanicals stamp set is a reversible stamp set, so that means that the stamps have like two sides. There's a detailed side, and then there is the solid back side, and it's a little bit different than the regular stamps. And I should have, let me just grab, I'm also using the Wonderful Thoughts for my words today. And so if you look at the Wonderful Thoughts, you see that normally the stamps are like a little bit beveled. They're not like straight all the way across. And so the reversible stamps have kind of a uniform thickness for the detailed image as well as for the back. And so that's why you can turn it over and get that bold image. So there are 6 stamps in this set, and the catalog just shows you kind of using both sides of it. So it even has like a little line to indicate this is the same stamp, just one side. So all of the images are symmetrical so that they line up. Actually, I guess this one is not symmetrical, but most of them are symmetrical so that you can line them up. I guess both of those are a little bit curved, but you can use them in a collage way, like Mom's going to do. So make sure that you see her part 2 for some more ways to use this. I wanted to show you how the symmetrical images line up. And so I'm going to bring in some pieces for my cards. And I did a little stamping ahead of time. I'm actually going to make 2 cards today because I'm going to cut something apart, and I'll use like both pieces on different cards. But I wanted to show you how this reversible idea works. And even though the Natural Botanicals stamp set is going to carry over, I wanted to share some products that aren't going to carry over. So I'm using Wild Wheat and Copper Clay. Both of these ink pads are still available right now, as well as the Copper Clay cardstock. So make sure that you check out that last chance list. They've up to 70% off. I think the Copper Clay ink pad is 10% off. And then I'm also bringing in some of the Countryside corner dies. I love these. I'm so sad that they are going away. Do you use these a lot, Mom?
Oh, yes.
I know. These are such versatile dies, and if you don't have them yet, they're still available and they're 30% off, so go check that out in the online store. Also bringing in some Wild Wheat ribbon, which is also 30% off and still available right now. So there's lots of things, lots of deals going on in that last chance clearance rack. Okay, so for that, the reversible, I'm going to start with the detailed image, and I'm stamping in early espresso ink. And I wanted to show you, while I got this open, I guess I will stamp my my sentiment for this card. I'm kind of doing things a little backwards because I wanted to show you how the stamps work. Then I'm going to clean the stamp and flip it over. And this is maybe the one thing that I'm not a fan about of the reversibles, is just that you have to clean it and and turn it around and use the other side of it. So if you are stamping like in a bigger group, you have to be strategic. So I just flipped this.
You don't have to clean it, but you're going to get ink all over your hands. More than we already do.
Yes, that's true. So I think it's really interesting that the detail does stick to the block. Like I kind of was worried that it wouldn't, but it does stick to the block. And so now I have that, the flat side. And so I'm going to stamp in copper clay. So this is just the same stamp on the other side. And it looks really dark right now, but it'll get lighter.
I actually like it, that darker color too.
So I did a little prep work and I did a bunch of stamping on a piece. I know. I just did a whole like 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. And so what I did was I used the back side of the leaves, the big one and the little one here. And I did them in wild wheat and copper clay. And then I went back over the top with the detail of the large leaf to create this collage.
Wow. Julie, that's great.
Isn't it?
That.
It's so pretty. So you can make your own designer paper, and this is such a great stamp set to do that with. Mom's doing a collage kind of in a different way, but you can do the idea that she's doing and like fill the whole page if you want to with the different colors and the different images. So I'm going to take this piece now. I've cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4. So this is going to be a card front, and I'm going to take my countryside corner dies, and you can tell I've already cut the focal point out, and I was trying to figure out which size. So I want it to be one size bigger than this, so I will have like a space in the middle that the card base will show through, if that makes sense.
Are we going to cut that up again?
I am, but I'm going to use both pieces to make the card, so I know, it's okay. So let's bring in
all that work and then just, yeah, okay.
I promise it'll be worth it. So I'm going to do a quick die cut here. Sorry for the earthquake. Okay. I know this is like today is Easter and I'm using fall colors. But I couldn't help it because I just really love I really love fall, and when I saw this stamp set, like it reminded me of fall leaves, and so I wanted to do that. I'm gonna cut again because when I cut the center out, I realized that like I have a bunch of the wild wheat and not much of the other color. So I'm gonna try again. I'll use those, but I want to give you a prettier image here. So I'm going to do 4 by 5 1/4 and hoping for a better selection. Yeah, that's going to look better. So today is Easter, so I did do a sample with the flowers in this stamp set and some more springy colors. So I wanted to show you that you can use this for more than just fall.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's a little bit better. Do you see the difference? Like there's just a little bit more color in there. Okay, so for one card, we're going to add our piece in the middle. For the other card, I have some early espresso that I die cut with the same dies. And, oh, I wanted to do the inside pieces. So let's stamp some more. I'm going to do my heart. Okay. For the other card, we're going to do My Heart Will Always Be Tied to You. And I did this on a Labeled with Love punch out. It's
pretty.
Not the same shape, but I think it works okay. And then for the inside, I just want to do one of those leaves. And so I have to clean it now and into the other side. I don't know if it makes a difference. Did you notice when you were playing, Mom, that it was easier to do the detail or the background first?
I tend to do the background first and then the detail over it, but I don't think there's a right or wrong.
Yeah. I am going to clean that one more time, and for one of the cards, I'm going to do a little background with the copper clay ink and the copper clay detailed stamp. I feel like this is such a quick video since I did all the background stamping first.
But it makes such a good background.
Yes. One of our team members, Melissa Perry, she does amazing collage backgrounds and makes her own designer paper. So I was channeling my inner Melissa today to create some backgrounds. But this technique is so good to do like a one sheet wonder, you know, where you cut it apart and you use it on a bunch of different cards. So whether you're using the countryside corner dies or, you know, just cutting it apart into little pieces. It's kind of fun to customize your own paper. So this is going to go right in the center on dimensionals. And then I'll use a little bit of that wild wheat ribbon to go behind the sentiment. A little adhesive back there to kind of hold that in place. And then some Stampin' Dimensionals to add it.
I noticed you didn't use tear and tape when you put that ribbon on the back.
I know, some ribbon like works okay just to do a little stamp and seal. And this one has kind of a mesh in the middle, so I feel like there's a lot to grab onto, you know, for the snail. So they both work. All right, we gotta add some bling to this card, I think. I have two options for you. This one's on the last chance list. It's called Faux Glass Dots, and it has kind of that copper clay and some of the wild wheat in it. But I also had one that was, this one. This carries over. It's the Neutrals Adhesive Back Sequins, and it's got some of the dark, like early espresso in there.
What? That's a tough call. Wow.
I'm leaning towards the color.
Yeah, well, I was just going to say, I think I like that.
Should I use wild wheat or copper clay?
Where are you putting them?
I'm going to put them 1, 2, 3.
Probably the wheat.
Yeah. I think since that has a copper clay.
I was thinking for a little contrast, but I don't know.
Do you like the wheat?
Huh. Yeah, I think I do.
All right, so that's card number 1 with the center of our die cut. And for card number 2, we're also going to bring in the copper clay card base, the inside that we did ahead of time. We're going to add the border with some regular adhesive. And then we're going to bring in some more ribbon and put that behind. That's going to go behind the die cut in the center.
Oh, nice. I like it.
And for this one, I got a lot of layers going on here. I am going to bring in that tear and tape.
So you need another hand.
I do. I need my Sue stamper. So I'm using the tear tape just to hold it down. I'm going to leave that liner on there and then cover it up with some Stampin' Dimensionals on our label. I'm kind of leaving it out of the center because we already have a lot of bulk going on right there. So it'll be at the top and the bottom.
Pretty nice. I like those. I like both of those. Oh, Lord.
Thank you. Okay, so the question, and I know you always think it's not a question, but should I bling the second card?
Yeah.
I don't know where to put it if I do, because we got a lot going on.
Right. Oh.
We could add, I didn't do this on my sample, but we could add like this, the brown sequins on the frame.
Those are pretty. I like those.
What do you think about that? It's really subtle.
Yeah, it's pretty. I like it.
You like it? Okay, we always gotta add our bling, right? I'm surprised I haven't used more of these silvery ones. This is the neutral adhesive back sequins. I always think of them kind of as like the metallic sequins, and then this is sort of a silver, but that one, I don't know what metallic brown is. All right, so there's our two fall-inspired cards with the natural botanicals.
Bravo.
If you are watching this video and Copper Clay and Wild Wheat have sold out, I think you could easily make this card using the Cajun Craze and Crushed Curry. So it's very similar colors, and you'll still be able to get them because they're part of the core color collection. But I did tell you I made some with the flowers that are a little more springy. And so here are those cards.
Oh, Julia, those are beautiful.
I used Petunia Pop and Pretty in Pink, which are the carryover in colors, and the 2024 to 2026. And then for the dark color, I added Blackberry Bliss.
Oh, those are lovely. Absolutely lovely.
So do you prefer the fall cards or the spring cards with the natural botanicals?
I think I like the spring ones. I'm a sucker for daisies.
Yeah.
I love fall. So if you had done daisies and fall colors, hey, winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the daisies.
All right. I was going to say, I'll have to try the daisies with the fall colors. I'll have to do that next. Like, Now that I'm on a roll and having so much fun playing with the Natural Botanical stamp set. So this one carries over. If you don't have it yet, you can grab it right now. The Countryside Corner dies, though, this is while supplies last. So if you do not have this one, you should go right now. Well, after Mom's video. After Mom's video, when you're shopping this afternoon, you should definitely add the Countryside Corner dies to your shopping cart. And we got all new, brand new Stampin' Rewards that just started this week. That just started on Tuesday. So you can earn 10% Stampin' Rewards from Stampin' Up on your orders over $20, which is super exciting. But I have to tell you, like, PSA, opt in for the Stampin' Rewards program, because if you do not opt in, then you won't earn the rewards on your order. I talked to Stampin' Up earlier this week, and they said if you place an order and then opt in afterwards, that you won't earn rewards on the order that you placed before you opted in. Now, if that happened to you this week, you can reach out to them and, see if they'll make an exception. It never hurts to ask, right? But
That's right. That's right.
But just make sure you opt in. And there should be a pop-in or pop-up to prompt you. But also on your store account, whether you're a demonstrator or a customer, this should be the same. By the shopping cart, there should be a little gift icon, a little present, and that's the Stampin' Rewards page. And I think if you click on that, it will get you to the page where you can opt in. So if you have any questions when you're shopping online and you're not sure if you're opted in or not, reach out to Mom or I if you're shopping with us, and we can help you verify and take a look at that so that you can get those Stampin' Rewards, because who doesn't like freebies on every single order?
Yeah, I agree.
All right, well, if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and to Mom's so you don't miss out on future Sunday stamping videos. We didn't have a chance to talk about Easter, but I know we're going to in your video. So we just want to say thank you for watching today. Whether you're watching live or watching the replay because you're busy with family or friends, we appreciate you spending a little time with us on this Sunday. So we hope that you have a fantastic Easter. And whether you're watching live or watching the replay, it's time to click that link right in the middle of the video to head over to Mom's channel for part 2 of Sunday Stamping to see what she's created with the Natural Botanicals stamp set. Thanks for joining me, Mom. I wish that we were together this Easter, but
I know. Me too.
I know we'll see each other again very soon. All right. Love you, Mom. Love you, everybody. And we'll see you over on Mom's channel. Bye.
Bye.